All right, man. One thing that happened on Sunday versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that Jared Goff proved that he can ball without a run game. The run game wasn't that good when David Montgomery went out. Um, it wasn't that good when David Montgomery went out, but Jared Goff, proved that even without the play action, without the run game, that he still could function without it and be very efficient. And even when Tampa Bay Blitz was blitzing, because they was doing Donald 99 and blitzing. Remember Arnold Schwarzenegger Jingles All the Way? That's my favorite Christmas movie to watch. When he was going to the radio station, and the dude said, "You get a Turbo Man dial if you can name all of if you can name all of the reindeers and shit." You know what I'm saying? But he proved yesterday only 14 completions, 2 touchdowns, 353 against that Todd Bowles blitz, which that's what New England used to do to him a lot, was continue to blitz Jared Goff a ton, that they can handle it. And in the first half, and they knew it was coming. They had some problems with it. You had some receivers like Sam Laporta who cut their routes off early and then keep running. He sat down, and those are option routes. You know what I'm saying? Those are you know, those just the you got to the receiver and the quarterback got to be on the same page. You know, Laporta sat down in his zone, and Jared Goff thought he should have kept running. So that's just filling out a rapport. You know, so that's one thing about when you do them blitzes. Your receivers got to know who hot, got to know if we doing them option routes, we sitting, we going, things of that nature. But in the second half, when they figured it out, especially after Montgomery went down, uh, you know what I'm saying? They figured it out. They figured it out. You know, they figured it out. And he started really cooking without the threat of the run game. And, that's credit to Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, Marvin Jones made a big catch. Jameson obviously made a big catch. Laporta was doing his thing when he could because he wasn't healthy. You know what I'm saying? So they figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So they figured it out. But he was very efficient. And usually when, Goff get blitzed, or Goff is under pressure or things ain't going his way, they're able to lean on the run game. And that wasn't the luxury today. They couldn't lean on the run game today. They couldn't lean on it. And he still delivered in good. And like I said before, maybe it was some things where Sean McVay was trying to prove that he was a wizard and he can do things that Steve Fisher couldn't do with Jared Goff. And he babied him. But for most part, Ben Johnson and the Lions, you know, he said they taught him some things that he didn't know. He's a better quarterback. He's very efficient. And when he leave his hands, you think it's gonna be good. He had some error throws out there, and that's because they was blitzing. But in the second half, him and Ben Johnson was able to figure out, and the receivers and the backs and the line was able to get on the court and know where them blitzes come. Especially, they chose to keep Hightower on the bench for whatever reason that was. I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't 100% healthy. They went Glam Glasgow and somebody else made their first start. Can't remember the guy's name. So, but even with you missing your two starting guards, um, guess what? They still made it happen. They still made it happen. They still made it happen. And he was very effective. He was very accurate. Um, and just showed that, when something go down, guess what? I can make something out of nothing. Y'all still can depend on me. And that's what you want to see. Usually when something go down and like that before with Jared Goff, you're like, oh, we in trouble. But, you know, he's really elevated. elevate his game. And unfortunately, Ben Johnson's probably gonna get one of these luxury openings next year. Unfortunately. But yeah, he showed that, you know, he didn't need his binky. That I'm a big boy now. That he can go out there and he could toss that thing without the threat of the run game. And usually when something like that goes wrong in Detroit Lions history, you know, the game would have turned towards Tampa Bay side of things. It would have turned their way. But when you got a competent offensive coordinator that's prepared for a lot of things, you got an offense tailored, that's tailor made, you know, every week to the opponent that they playing. I think that it gives you an advantage. It seemed like before with a lot of their offensive coordinators, they just had one game. Their game plan is one size fit all. It's like an Old Navy shirt. Old Navy don't tailor nothing, don't cut nothing. It's just here. It's one size fit all. It's one frame fit all. You know what I'm saying? It's one frame fit all. With this offense, they go make adjustments at half. They make adjustments every week. You know, they play calls are literally, you know, tailor made per opponent. And what the opponent doing at the half is tailor made for what the opponent is doing at the half, and they make an adjustment. If they're not able to make the adjustment in the game, next time you see that opponent, they will make the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you love about it. For years, it just seemed like the offense was one size fit all, no matter who the offensive coordinator was. It was Mike Martz, Jim Bob Cooter, whoever it was, Joe Lombardi. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it was tailor made. It was just one size fit all. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna oppose our will. And now with uh Ben Johnson, it's, you know, it's something different every week. It's what they do. We're gonna have an answer for it. We're gonna have a counter for it. This is what we're gonna do. If this don't work, then we're gonna do this. They have an answer. You know what I'm saying? Before it was just like, yo, we're gonna air the ball out. We just gonna try to outscore and outgun our opponents. You know, so and if they had that mentality, you know, and David Montgomery went down, they was down to Craig Reynolds, excuse me, and the other kid, then we probably would have lost that football game with that mentality. But they very well prepared, and obviously they knew they was standing in the backfield, and they knew that David Montgomery was just coming off an injury as well, so they were well prepared for that. But hey, you know, Goff proved that, you know, he didn't need his binky to be successful, and he really maturing into the guy. Now, is this just because, hey man, I need to get my money, then I'm gonna revert back to the old Goff? I hope not. I don't think that's what it is. I just really think he's stepping into his maturity, he's stepping into his truth, and you know, we're gonna have to wait and see, you know, what the results are. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whole nine. Hit the link tree. I'm all there. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89. It's in the link tree. My main channel, Goodfella TV. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.